How you doing? My name is Aaron Alexander, and this is what I have for you today. It's the most wonderful time of the year if you're a gamer. Oh yes, E3 is once again upon us from the crap-sackering paradise we call Los Angeles, California. The big difference this year is, unlike previous years, where the only ones that can attend this prestigious event is these bloated lying hacks we call gaming journalists, 15,000 lucky members of the Vox Populi have been offered passes to E3 in a move that basically angered the purveyors of print poison at Polygon and Kotaku. Yes, that includes you, Jeff Keighley. Now go sell some Mountain Dew and Doritos and fillet Hideo Kojima's cock a bit more. Unfortunately, Uncle Aaron is a bit on the pauper side, which means I cannot allocate the funds to attend this prestigious event. But not to worry, even though I'm in a lonely hovel somewhere in the Chicagoland area, I will still give my analysis on this upcoming E3, and this video serves as a pre-game and give the console and game development monkeys some tips to make sure their conference doesn't fall flat on their face. So let us not stand on ceremony and find out who our first victim is. For the second year in a row, Electronic Arts, the evil empire of the gaming industry, thinks it's too good to have their conference at E3. You've got some fucking nerve considering that one of your major subsidiaries has recently committed seppuku, and any franchise of yours that isn't named Madden is sucking harder than a Panamanian whore. If I were you, EA, I'd be holding round-the-clock spirit cooking sessions to make sure that DICE does not fuck up Battlefront for the second time, and hope against hope that Need for Speed Payback is halfway playable. Otherwise, that craptastic year you have in 2007, where you closed quite a few studios, it's gonna be a fun trip down a water slide compared to this year. You best get your act together, EA, because at this rate, EA Play 2018 is only gonna be populated by tumbleweeds. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Microsoft a round of applause for retaking their curtain jerker status at E3 this year. Unfortunately for you, Microsoft, this isn't going to help, because your console is behind Sony's by 2 million units, and that gap is widening greater than the Grand Canyon. It's shit or get off the pot time, Microsoft. You need to come up with some good console exclusives, and not these garbage franchise rehashes too sweet. The Don Matrick excuse has worn out its welcome a long time ago. He's gone from your company. Start taking charge. Oh, and by the way, stop it with the yearly hardware upgrades. Your little hardware arms race with the PS4 and PC is gonna harm you a lot more than it's gonna help you. And speaking of the PS4, here's the good news, Sony. You're beating Microsoft. Good job. Here's the bad news. Like Microsoft, you are partaking in a hardware arms race with the PC that you will never win. Unlike Microsoft, Sony has been working on their exclusives list, and E3 is rumored to be the year they finally break it out. And it's about goddamn time too. We're sick of remasters and hardware upgrades. Your console is turning into an Xbox One clone. These exclusives better be lit at E3, because if they're not, you bet your bottom dollar Nintendo is coming for that ass. Well, folks, this is interesting. For the first time since Fallout 4, Todd Howard has finally decided to come out of his hidey hole. So why is he gracing E3 with his presence this year? More accoutrements to the train wreck that is Elder Scrolls Online? Or are we finally getting Elder Scrolls 6? Because if it's the latter, it better be a return to form. Because I swear to God, you little hobbit, If you say the word streamline, I am taking my fat ass to LA personally to pistol whip you. And no, Todd, it just works is not an excuse. Either stop kissing up to the normies and give us the Elder Scrolls game we all want, or give the project lead to someone who actually gives a fuck. Walk tall, PC Master Race, because as of this moment, you are still the reigning kings of the shit heap that is the gaming industry. My only concern as a PC gamer is, will any future titles starting with this year require that piece of crap operating system known as Windows 10? God, I hope not. Because the last thing I need on my hard disk is spyware, the operating system. But until that day comes, Gabe Newell will still be my gaming lord and savior. So shut up and take my money in the next Steam sale. Congratulations, Ubisoft, on your logo redesign. Only problem is it looks like a bird's eye view of a pile of dog shit. And dog shit is an apt metaphor for both of your flagship franchises, that being Splinter Cell and Assassin's Creed. Look at the bright side, Ubisoft. Watch Dogs 2 did alright. That's something. Here's my advice. Stick to games. You've made a great impression with Far Cry 5, despite the fact that controversy was being manufactured by these game journalist assholes with their phony petition being passed around change.org. And also start talking about the fractured butthole. That's your next big game coming up. Ask for things to have less of. Keep Aisha Tyler to a minimum. We don't want her taking over the entire fucking conference. And please, 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 for the love of God, none of this shit! So in short, Ubisoft, don't screw the pooch like your home country did when they elected Macron last month. With a few months removed from the release of the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo can finally put the gimmicky ball and chain abortion that is the Wii U behind them once and for all. For the first time this decade, Nintendo is in a very favorable position. And with their smash hit Breath of the Wild, an army of first-party games coming, all they need is third-party support and they are set to retake the king of the console mountain. With Microsoft still meandering in the woods and Sony just getting out of their funk, Nintendo needs to strike now. So far, they're the only console not engaging in a hardware arms race with the PC, so they're primarily focused on games, and like it or not, games is what's gonna win this console war. Nintendo, you better take the opportunity that you failed to do with the Wii, because if you do, you're gonna blow away Sony and Microsoft within 2 years. It's now or never, Nintendo. Good luck. 8 years removed since its inception, and the little indie publisher that could has finally hit the big time. Welcome to the big dance, Devolver Digital. With a couple great IPs like the Talos Principal Hotline Miami and Shadow Warrior under its belt, it looks like they are set to take the gaming industry by storm with their first ever press conference. Ooh, I can hardly wait to what these guys have in store for us. Another Hotline Miami game? I hope so! For the sake of all starving game developers out there, I hope to God that Devolver doesn't faceplant. And just by saying that, I might have jinxed it. So, my friends, here's to a successful E3 that is all killer and no filler. Killer as in games, 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 and now, and filler as in dumbass gimmicks, dumbass game journos, and giant enemy crabs. So, let's drink to that. And I hope to God that they don't fuck up this year. So with that said, that's all I have for you for right now. Thank you for watching. Take care. Happy gaming.